All right, everybody, how's it going? Joey here. Welcome to the live. Let's get started. Hope you all had a good weekend, a great weekend, great productive weekend at that. If you guys are running ads and all that stuff, you want me to review them, see what we're doing next, what to do next, things like that, let me go ahead and see them. We are going to go ahead and set up some ads today, a new one, but with an old product, an old winner of mine. Let's go to the ad account. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we are going to go ahead and create a new campaign. All right. If you got any questions about anything, guys, if you've got any ads that you want me to review, stores, products, feel free to go ahead and submit them in the comment section, and I'll go ahead and answer them. If not, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and post the comments in the post below, in the comment section below, and I'll go ahead and answer them there. Okay. Same thing with your ad reviews, guys. You know how important it is for you guys to submit your ads. It's just a screenshot of your ads, and then I'll be able to say, all right, turn this on, turn this off, duplicate this, and so forth. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and create a new campaign here. With new ads, some new interests, using the 155 method, the basics, right? What you learn right here in the classroom, right here in the 155 method. This is the one that we created when I created this thing here on January 16th. We just did a 90-day recap. I'll go ahead and post that link below this video so you guys can check that out. But very successful, guys. With that, it has died down, which happens. What are we going to do now? That's really the point, right? What we're going to do next. It doesn't matter what we do, guys, what product or whatever, what niche, what market. The system is the same. It is the exact same. We had this one guy the other day, one of the members, our newest members. He has a $200 product, $197 product. He put this system to the test. Got a sale on day 2. Didn't even spend, I don't know, $8. $197. That is crazy. And he's like, Joey, can I do like $20? No, you can't. Keep the system the same. You're forcing Facebook into finding the customers that you want. Now it sees that a customer is willing to pay $197. It's going to find more of those. Okay? Follow the system, right? If anything, you could bump up the budget a little bit for your second round when you start duplicating, maybe to 272 or at most 371. That's what I do, right? If I know a product is converting and right at the new, at a new campaign, I'll go ahead and start it at 272 because of the high price point and no more than 6 ad sets. But just because it's a high converting at $200, I'm not going to go ahead and put 20, 30, 40, 50 ad sets, right? So just be mindful of that stuff. But we're just going to follow this, guys. That's it. Simple. All right. So let's go to the main website. This is a digital store, right? Just sell PLR stuff. That's it, right? Resellable stuff. I didn't create any of this. I purchased a lot of these products, and I'm members of PLR sites. I grab them from there. I do make my own images, but the products, I didn't make the products, right? We were selling this product here at the beginning of the year, January 7th. I think it was early in this year, at January. It was selling, but for whatever reason, people were coming in here. They would go to the homepage, and then they would purchase this product here. And I was like, and it's all documented in the videos if you want to see it. And I'm like, guys, the customers a lot of times will tell you what they're buying, what they want to see, what they want to buy. We started selling this one, boom, a home run. And we were selling that till just about the other day, it just died down. It just plateaued and started dying down. And we say, all right, it could have been because Easter was coming. Easter's passed. That's around the same time it started plateauing and dying down. So it made sense. So now we got to find another product, right? We went and did Mother's Day. It was selling a little bit, but not like we wanted to. So we went and killed it. So now we're going to go back to this one again, another winner, a proven winner, which is the 7K, to see what's going on, right? We did try this women's Bible one too as well. That one is still as steady. We tested it with the retargeting campaign, the warm campaign. Retargeting campaigns take a little bit longer to optimize, so it's still going there. It's gotten about a couple sales, but that's it, right? But I'm gonna leave that there. I want to get something ramping a little bit more, which is this one, the 7K one, because that last year it sold, I think like 6,000 units of that alone, probably more than that. I forget, but it sold a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and launch that one again. And then on the back end, through an upsell, we actually got the women's Bible. So once they purchase, we're going to redirect them to there, and also through retargeting, we're going to retarget them there. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. So we're going to go ahead. I got all the images ready and everything. So let's go ahead and go here. We could see here January 7th, right? That's when we started this whole campaign here, right? So to prove to you guys what we did is we created a new account because this was brand spanking new at the time. I think I created this account in November of last year. It was towards the end of the year, and we didn't start running ads. The first one I tried to do was the Etsy school, but then I said, no, let's do something. Let's do it for this. But new ad account, new pixel, right? And to the same store, just to show you guys this system works, right? The next split test I'm going to be doing is actually we're going to rebrand that store, right? And again, new pixel, new account, everything. And you'll see. It doesn't matter, guys. The system just works. But anyways, we went here. We're going to, let's see, we go here to January 7th. I forget which, it's the 16th. That's right around the same time I stopped it because we started with the Christian Reels. But we got, let me see how many sales total we got there. We got about 5 sales. That's it. People were just buying the Christian Reels. So we went there, and it was on the 16th when we launched the Christian Reels. And look, just till the end of the month, they had, 19 sales on there. But we're going to go with this one here. We already have it there, guys, so we don't have to recreate the campaign. And I always tell you guys about this. Sometimes you got products that die out, all right? And you could wait, a few months later and go back to it. This is an evergreen product. You could do that with that product, right? Maybe a few months from now, we'll go back to the Christian one and relaunch that one. The point is, it's already there. It's got history, right? If you go in there, it's got, let me go ahead and do that. It's got some comments. It's got some likes, some shares. It's got history already, right? Not crazy, but it's good enough. It shows that it's not new, right? And you can see we're using the short content model right there. Just says, hold up, all videos are ready and done for you. Is in a time you started posting. Sale extended, link. That's it, right? Simple as that. The headline is just simple, 7,000 ready to post, and then free marketing guide. Boom. That's it. Simple, straight to the point. This is our biggest winner from last year when we started doing this whole thing with this particular store, right? So since it's already done, all we're gonna do is we're just gonna swipe this thing here, the post ID, right? And that's it, which is the identification number for that particular post. We're not gonna go ahead and launch it here. We're actually gonna launch a new campaign, right? What I like to do with things like this is I like to go ahead and launch it on a new campaign, especially if it's been, 2 to 3 months or more, on a brand spanking new campaign, right? Just to get something fresh, a fresh algorithm, okay? We could go ahead and launch it here, but this campaign's been dead for a while, so we're not going to do much with that, right? If it starts hitting on the new campaign, I may come back in here and turn this one on, right? Because it still has a pretty good ROAS. It has 197 ROAS for what it did, right? This one I won't, right? Because this one's just dead. The ROAS is 0.44, so that's not good. But I would go ahead and turn that one back on. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and swipe the actual post ID and start a new campaign. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and move this to today. Create campaign. We're just going to go to sales and then continue. Okay. What time? Today's day 27. So we're going to go ahead and launch this for tomorrow or tonight, April 28. And this is going to be the 7K, right? RL, it stands for relaunch. You'll see my new peeps here. You'll see I use a lot of acronyms and things like that. So RL is for relaunch, and then and that's pretty much it. So right down here, Advantage Catalog, I don't like to use that at all, okay? The budget, to ad set budget, and then right here, shared, make sure you turn that off. Please turn it off, right? You don't want that. Just turn it off. It's going to create a whole bunch of problems you don't want. And then make sure all these toggles are off, like the A/B split testing and anything else, like categories. Make sure all that's off. This is how you want it, guys, okay? So that's pretty much it. Then I'm going to go here, shut this off here, and I'm going to go to the actual ad set level. And I'm going to go ahead and edit that. And then right here, I'm just going to put, I'm going to put broad. I'm not going to put PID because it's not an original, right? It's a duplicate. So I'm just going to put broad for broad interest. I always start it with that. And then I'm going to put, 7K. And that's it. The date. I forgot to put the date. April 28. I also put the date on the inside because remember, we're going to be duplicating. And even though some may not say when you start duplicating, you want to put the dates always there. And then the ones without duplications, even though you know it's an original, you still don't want to go back to the campaign level just to see what date you launched it. I just rather see it right here in the same place. Okay. So we're going to go there. The pixel, make sure it's under the correct pixel. Conversion, it's always going to be purchase. Okay. And then right here, costs, rules, nothing. And then the budget is going to be at what was it? Guess, yeah, 155. All right, we're going to launch this for tonight. And we are going to do this for 12 de la noche. All right, so we're going to go there. Everything else stays the same except this here. We're going to go to location, browse, and I'm going to select all countries. Now, guys, listen to me on this part, okay? Because this is different for different countries. Here in the U.S., we have to, like right here, 3 additional tasks, right? It wants me to do some verification for other countries. One of them is India. One of them is Singapore, and the other one is Taiwan. I don't want to do that, right? Because I don't want to take a chance and gamble my account and get in it for, red flag for whatever reason. It already happened to one of our students, right? That she went ahead and tried to, apply because that's what she was doing, following directions. Man, and it just flagged her, wanted her to do all this approval and all this and that. Guys, just, click on exclude. Depending on which countries, some countries may not have that restriction. But if you do, just make sure you, Taiwan, just exclude it. That's what I do. I exclude it. I don't want it there. Singapore. And then the other one is India. All right. And that's it, right? I never get sales in there anyway, so it doesn't bother me, right? I know I have a couple of members here that are from India, and they sell specifically to India. I said, well, if you live in India, then most likely you already went through the verification process that you needed to have an ad account, especially if you sell directly to India and you're from India. So you don't have to worry about it, Again, guys, it depends on what country you're at. I'm in the U.S. Anyone here in the U.S., I don't care where, you're going to have these restrictions. And if you want to promote there, you have to go through that verification process. And if you don't want to do that, exclude it. I personally never get sales from there, so it's okay. All right. And then that's it. Placements, everything open, right? So we're done there. Now we're going to go to the ad level, right? Just go ahead and click on that. And then do the same thing, click on that. And then right here, I'm just going to go ahead and paste in the title from the other one that I copied. That's it. Then I'm going to go in here, copy that, the post ID, and then just scroll down, make sure that you're on the correct Facebook page, you're on the correct Instagram page, okay? And then right here in the ad setup, if you're using a duplication, go ahead and put or type in their existing post, all right? Catalogs, none, not connected, leave it there. The source, make sure it says the website, all right, that you're going to promote to, all right? Right here, you see how it goes to, it just says Marioxy. Well, you want it to go to the actual website that is going to, or not the website, the landing page. Our landing page is this one, okay? So that's what I want to go to. So make sure it's that. We've had other issues where you're promoting as an affiliate, right? Let's just say this is an affiliate program and this is your affiliate link. Well, when you do this method, this duplication thing, it's not going to give you the affiliate program or the affiliate link or referral code, I should say. And then you get sales, but you won't get commission. You won't get credit for it. So please make sure that you put in the source link, the link that's the landing page link in there, okay? And always preview it, make sure it works. All right, then down here, ad sources, turn off site links. Site links are turned off. Yes, I don't want it there. And then right here where it says the ad creative, that's where you're gonna go ahead and post or paste in that, what's it called? The post ID, right? Oops, hold up. Not the link. I went ahead and copied the link. Go back up here. Boom. Go back down here to the ID. And now watch what happens here to the right. It's going to go ahead and fetch that old original post. Okay? That's why we do this. It's going to be forever there. It's going to be the same. If you don't do that, man, it's always going to reset into a new. You'll lose all that engagement. This is how we keep that engagement in there, that social proof. Key, all right? Make sure when this decides to populate the advantage and creative, make sure that none of that's checked off, okay? And again, destination you selected, shop destination, order continue, where's it going? None. Shop destination not selected. We went through that the other day, and I can't remember where it's at now. It took me a while to find it earlier too. Relevant comments. Let's go back in here. URL. Make sure you always get that. There's the URL thing. Ad set name, ad name, ad set name, campaign name, not the ID, the name, and then placement right there. All right, now we got to find this shop destination thing. Oh my God. Where is it? Where is it? The last time I did the same thing. Let me see if it was that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. See, this drives me nuts that Facebook always tries to add things. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and duplicate it because I don't want to waste my time with it. That's what I usually do. And then that's it. And it's the same thing on that one. Shop destination. Dios mío. What is it? What is it? What is it? You guys remember who was here? Pete? Peter, you were here last time. Shop destination. Order now. Oh, was it this? Oh, right here. Boom. You see? I promise you, it was the last session. This section here, I had to click on something in here on one of these little tabs, and that's where it was. Now it's here. I'm telling you, Facebook be doing this stuff. Why, man? I'm giving you my money. Why do this stuff? It's insane. Let me go back in here because I still want to do. I want to do 2 of them anyways. Oh, look at that. So I turned it off there, and it's still giving me the oh, goodness. Let me see if it. Let me see. No. Oh, now it disappeared. What I tell you guys. What I tell you. All right. Very important here, guys. I told you here earlier that make sure when this populates that everything's checked off, even if this toggle is off. And if any of these are checked off, technically, in theory, if this is toggled off, it's not going to show any of that. Guys, trust me. Facebook will show it. So make sure that these are unchecked. Let's see if this one populated. This one's not even showing it. Look at that. So, okay, that's pretty much it. Promo codes. Very important, guys. The promo codes, if your store or your product platform allows promo codes, use it. This is very, very, I mean, for me, it converts high. School, I wish they had promo codes, but they don't. I like to set mine manually, and I already have mine set, 25%. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on this one. Let's see. It's probably on a different spot, isn't it? Promo codes is checked off. Go ahead right there. 25% off. Okay. That's pretty much it, guys, there. If we didn't have any issues, everything runs smoothly, you would still be on one ad set or ad creative. That's good. Once you got everything done, everything looks good. Make sure you go up and down. Everything's good. Look at the actual ad. Everything's looking good. You got the thing. Then go ahead and duplicate it. I want 2 of them. Why I want 2 of them? Because I want Facebook to put this in 2 different pools. Okay. So they're going to put this in different pools. This is going to go 1. All right. And then let me just put copy. And that's it. All right, that way I can know which one's which. And then that's pretty much it. Go back in here to the actual ad set level and also do the same thing. Check everything because you'll get really fast, guys. Repetition it builds speed, right? Because you just know it inside and out. And that's the thing. You forget, right? You forget what you don't forget, right? So just go down real quick. Make sure that I know I'm going fast because I just, just little things I spot for me. I know for me, I always mess up the what do you call it? The schedule. It never fails, right? I either mess the date up or the time. I forget to put AM instead of PM, or I put PM instead of AM. And the same thing with the date. I forget to put the next date on. But that's pretty much it, guys. With that, I'm good with that. And normally what I would do, especially with a fairly new account, guys, go ahead and review. Boom, boom. That's good. And then go ahead and just publish it. If it's a fairly new account, meaning like it's just brand spanking new, you haven't spent no more than like, $100 in it at total, or it's like less than 3 months old, and you haven't spent no more than 1,000, wait for it to get approved first. The last thing you want to do is get flagged and restricted. That usually happens. Like, for example, let's say this is a new account. I launched this. I'm using the same ad, technically. Now I got 2 there because I duplicated it. Facebook will count that as 2. So let's say I go in here and I duplicate this, the ad set, and I create 10 ad sets. The same thing, right? It's going to create that 10 times 2. What is that? 20. Facebook's going to count it as 20 individual ad sets. It's the same one, but they still count it as 20 individual, each of them. So what happens when one gets declined? All of them gets declined. And instead of getting 1 decline, you actually get 20 rejections. That's not good. That Facebook sees you got 20 rejections and they will flag you. They will restrict you. They don't like that. Okay. So make sure it gets approved first, and then you could go ahead and proceed with the next steps. This is it's only like 4-5 months old, the ad account, but I've put money through there already. So, and then this is an old product that's already been approved. So everything's looking good, right? And you can see it's already starting to say, if I start refreshing it, it'll start saying review and everything's good. All right, let's move on. Now we're going to go ahead and duplicate this 5 more times for a total of 6, okay? I want 6 ad sets. That's it. The product, I have it set at $11. So the most I'm going to spend 6 times 155, and yes, I'm using a real calculator, guys. That's $9.30, right? So one sale is going to cover the cost of my ads, and I'll still have some money left over for the next day, okay? And even though this is the duplication, guys, of another previous winner, I'm still treating it the same. The system's the same, 155, okay? So I'm going to duplicate this. And guys, again, my new peeps, please don't confuse this with like the original one, because the original one has an original post, original ad. I scraped the PID. I'm not doing that here because it's a duplication. If you don't understand what that means, make sure you go here first and follow this, all right? But anyways, let's go in here. Since it's a duplication PID, I'm just going to go 5 times because I want a total of 6. Make sure everything down here, all that stuff's unchecked. And then that's it. And then right here, I'm going to go, well, actually, damn it, I messed up something. Yeah. Let me go ahead and do something here because I don't like to make more work for me. Let's go ahead and delete that. I usually delete it, duplicate it once, right? Why? Because this duplication, the original one is broad. Now the duplication is going to be interest, right? So with the interest, I'll do one and you'll see why. All right. So I'm going to go down here to the interest, right? Show more down here. And this is a product from on Shopify. Shopify's been a real good interest for me. So I'm going to start it with that. I'm going to copy this here, go to the top, and I'm just going to go right there, Shopify, right? And then that's it. That's the Shopify interest, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this, and you'll see why it's going to make sense here. Now I'm going to go this for 4 more times. I already got 2. 4 more will be 6. And now I'm going to go down here to just go any one of these that says copy. And I'm going to go down to the Shopify section. And now, check this out. All I have to do is click on where it says add demographics, and then it automatically gives me suggestions. That's why I do that, right? Before, I had to go into each individual one, type in Shopify, select Shopify, and then do this. Time is money. Come on, right? So we're going to do some good ones here. We're going to do drop shipping for this one. I'm going to delete that one right there, Shopify, because I only want one interest there. Then I'm going to go here, change that name, all of that. Put Shopify there or drop shipping. Go to the next one. All right. And basically rinse and repeat. This one's going to be Facebook payment, Amazon. Amazon is a good one. So copy that, delete that. All right. Double click on that, paste that there, go to the other one. And rinse and repeat, guys. This game is a lot of rinse and repeat. That's literally what it is. And that's, if you're anything like me, I get bored with repetitive stuff. Repetitive stuff kills me. For whatever reason, this doesn't. It just excites me. I like this part because there's always something different in here to do. Except for this part, it's always the same. But for whatever reason, it's always, I think it's the hunt for the thing, right? But repetitive just it numbs my brain. But yeah. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3 plus 4. So the last 2, I like to do something totally different. All right, so let's go ahead and delete that. And oh my goodness, where are you at? Why you get away from me? And I'm gonna go with Netflix. All right, why something different? All right, I'm gonna do that one here. All right, so boom. I'll tell you why in a bit here. So here's why the other, doing it the other way. Check this out, guys. This is what I'm trying to avoid. Now I have no choice because it's like this, but I have to go ahead and paste in there, get Netflix, and then go in there, boom. even though it was quick, guys, it adds up. It compounds. So here, let's go for something else. PayPal, banking. PayPal's a good one. Let's do PayPal. No. My mouse. Ugh. I'm telling you, I don't know why it does this. I've got new ones, and it still does the same thing where it starts to lag. I wanted PayPal. All right. PayPal. Boom. Okay, so and that's going to be on this one. All right. So why do I do different ones? Okay. Because the main reason, you don't want to pigeonhole yourself into a market. You don't. Because if all you do is just pigeonhole yourself, Facebook is going to learn from that and it's going to keep you there. And then when you try to add another something off the wall interest, right? It's not going to listen to you and it's just going to, it's not going to perform good. When you keep it broad, Facebook will see that you're broad and will go into all these places and target what it's supposed to do. Target the people that it's supposed to target. Okay? And here's another thing too, guys. I'm a marketer. Shanika, are you a marketer? Pete, you're a marketer, right? All right. Well, who watches Netflix? I'm a marketer that watches Netflix, right? I'm a marketer that uses PayPal. Nowadays, it ain't like back in the days. PayPal back in the days was, it was a very small market for everyone, right? My parents, they don't know nothing about this. And they use PayPal, right? So, Amazon. I buy from Amazon every day, right? So think about that. All the people that are on there, that they're just like you, right? You're going to find them there. Facebook is going to find them for you. And by you doing that, keeping it broad here, it's going to help the overall algorithm, okay? So that's why you want to do that there, all right? So I got Netflix there, I got PayPal there, and then that's it. Right? If Netflix hits, then I'll hit like Hulu and Amazon Prime, all that stuff. But that's it. Then next thing I like to do is just make sure I verified and I deleted the actual Shopify from each of them. Sometimes I forget and I have 2 interests there. And you know what? I missed one with the Shopify. I deleted the one without Shopify. Oh, God. But you know what? I'm going to take that as a sign and I'm going to leave it like that. All right. Boom. That's it. Keep the broad one there. Let me make sure I got the broad as broad. And then broad, the original one, I always leave as broad, guys, because, the same thing. Facebook is going to be learning from all these other ones here, all these interests. And then when it gets to that broad one, it's just going to target them only. And here's the thing, guys. When you're at scale, all you're going to be is at the broad. You're not going to do any interest because your algorithm is the interest. It is your avatar, your target audience, right? Your target person. So when you're at scale and you're spending, thousands a day in ads, you're just going to do broad. That's it, right? That's pretty much it there, guys. Now I'm just going to go ahead here, review, make sure everything's there. Boom, copy. Another thing I forgot to do. Right? Go into all these other ones. Right? And you could do all of them if you want. I just go ahead and do random just to make sure there's no errors there and Facebook didn't try to add anything there. And if 2 or 3 of them look the same, right? Especially look like the promos. Okay, that's good. If 2 or 3 of them look the same, then chances are that all of them are the same. But again, if you just don't feel right about it, go into each and every single one and make sure that they are good. They are good. All right. It's all up to you guys. All right. Everything looking good on my end. So I'm just going to go ahead and review here and then publish. And that's pretty much it there, guys. That's it. Right. On Mondays, I tend to do that. I do my my weekend updates where I check everything. I got a lot of videos on that, guys. So I didn't do any updates today, but I got a ton of sessions on that. Just look for the weekend update ones, and you can see what I do with the, like, you could go here to the, what's it called, to the recorded calls. Let me go here, recorded calls, and go into the weekend updates, like weekend updates here. And you can see how I do the updates, right? That's pretty much what I'm going to do with the other ads that I have, the other ad accounts, and show you what I do there. But that's pretty much it here. I'm going to analyze this just like I do everything else. For the first 3 days, watch it every single day. Again, you go in here. I've got here monitoring the campaign, day 1, day 2, day 3, what I do, what I look for, right? In short, guys, on day 1, all I'm looking for is for my creative to work. That's it. So that is performing good. People are liking it. People are clicking on the ads, right? They're sharing it, and they're going to my website, right? If I get add to carts, that's just icing on the cake, right? If I get a sale, man, that's just a bonus on day 1. All I want really is on day 1 is to make sure my ad right here, this particular ad, all right, whatever I got going, that it's working. Because then once this is working, it's like out of sight, out of mind. I could just come here now and see, okay, why aren't they buying my stuff? All right, what do I need to do here? Typically, if I'm getting a lot of clicks to my website and I haven't gotten no purchases yet, I'm getting add to carts, right? Then I know it's the price. First thing I do is always adjust the price by day 2, right? I'll do it right before the first day ends, okay? And now we're on day 2, it's all ready to go, right? And then on day 2, I definitely want add to carts, more add to carts if I didn't get them on day 1. Checkouts, I'll be happy with a purchase, right? And then on day 3, I definitely, who's texting me? I definitely want, what do you call it? Purchases. On day 3, if I don't get any purchases, done, right? But on day 2 is those are, situational experiences, right? Or situational decisions based on the situational experience, right? So if I'm getting a lot of add to carts on day 1, then I definitely want a sale at least on day 2. If I'm getting some add to carts, like maybe 1 or 2, I want more add to carts on day 1. Then I want more add to carts on day 2, right? I'm looking for like double the amount. And then on day 3, I definitely want sales. If I don't get no sales by day 3, the end of day 3, then I'm cutting this. Right? So, but anyways, that's pretty much it for me here, guys. I will keep you updated here for this and the rest of the week. I will be doing more calls this week, especially for this one, to do a new thing, a new series for this method, okay? And also, I want to start doing on a weekly basis. I'm thinking on a Wednesday, but it all depends on you guys. I want to start doing live, and this is for everyone. I don't care if you're on standard or VIP. One session dedicated to reviewing your ad account in your store. Whatever you got live, go in there. I'm going to give you control of this. You're going to go in there and be like, Shanika will be like, okay, Joey, I got this here. Here's, like, you will get access to this thing. Go into your, and I could see what you got going on. Guys, you have no idea how helpful that is. Like, doing it live right then and there. I want to start doing that, right? So let's see if we can get something for this Wednesday. If it's just one person, I don't care. I will take a whole hour to just do you, Shanika. That's it, right? But I really want to start doing that this week, all right? So let me know, guys. I'll see you guys later. Mwah. I love you all to death, and I will see you on the next live. Bye.